Hello everyone, it's Denise. So I'm on here to do my Bible time with you guys. Remember, we're continuing. We're continuing. I gotta switch the camera around. Watch. From this book, remember? Okay. So today, watch. Hang on, I gotta get into it. Sorry, the sun's and I can't see, but I need the sun at the same time, so just bear with me. I gotta find where I left off. Okay. So the story that we're on to today is from Luke chapter 2, and the title is In My Father's House. But before we get to that, we're going to read 3 facts from the book. So the first one, and I'll show you guys the picture of it too. I like showing you guys the picture so you can enjoy the experience like me with the book, right? So watch. So that's the picture for the story today, okay? So that's for In My Father's House, Luke chapter 2. But before we read that story, we're going to read the 3 facts. So the first one is Mary and Joseph's journeys. Mary and Joseph traveled first to Bethlehem, then fled to Egypt, and finally returned to Nazareth. Archelaus, the new ruler of Judea and Samaria, was a cruel tyrant. So Mary and Joseph decided to avoid his territory and settled in Galilee to the north. Okay, and then the next fact is boys in Mea Shearim. The Mea Shearim district of Jerusalem is a very Orthodox Jewish area of the city. Many synagogues include a school where children study Jewish history, the Hebrew language, and Judaism. Judaism is the world's oldest major religion and the first to teach the belief in one God. And then the last fact is Jesus and the teachers of the law. The teachers in the temple would have been Pharisees and other experts in the Jewish law. These men based their studies on the Torah, the first 5 books of the Old Testament, okay? Now, I'm going to read the story. So again, it's Luke chapter 2, and it's called In My Father's House. So here we go. Each year, Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the Passover feast. When Jesus was 12, he traveled there with them. When the feast had finished, his parents set off for home, traveling in a large group of family and friends. They thought that Jesus was somewhere in the group and were completely unaware that he had stayed behind in Jerusalem. After a day, as they settled down to rest, Mary and Joseph were alarmed to discover that they could not find Jesus. They questioned all their relatives and friends, but no one had seen Jesus since they had left the city. So his parents hurried back to Jerusalem and began looking everywhere for a sign of him. For 3 agonizing days, they searched high and low, but they could not find Jesus anywhere. Eventually, they went to the temple, and there they found him. Jesus was sitting among the teachers of the law, listening to them and challenging them with all manner of questions. Everyone who heard him was amazed by his understanding and his answers. But his mother and father were less impressed. Jesus, how could you have treated us in this way? We have been beside ourselves with worry ever since we realized you were not with us, they chorused. Why were you looking for me? He replied. Didn't you know that I would be here in my Father's house? But they did not understand the significance of his answer. Relieved to be reunited with their son, they left Jerusalem and returned to Nazareth together. Jesus continued to grow in wisdom. He obeyed his parents in everything and was a delight both to God and to all the people who knew him. So that's it for this Bible time. So God willing, we will continue to the next story tomorrow. Love you guys. God bless.